Welcome back to another fabulous video on the channel. I'm Jake from Jake's Books Corner, and today we're talking about a December TBR. I'm essentially doing this because I have this challenge thing coming up in the middle of December that I wanted to shout out in a video before it happened, and I figured a December TBR would be the best place to do it. December TBR, actually, I have a whole, hold on, I can tell you. Okay, talking about December TBRs, I actually have a list. I had to read 20 books to hit my 200 goal. So I did make a list. We're gonna throw up some covers on the screen for books that I will be talking about this month. Almost all of these will be hopping up in a vlog of some sort or a video of some sort. And so I'll be shouting out, I'll be telling you if it will pop up in a video, basically. Also, this gets you excited for some of the contents coming in December. There's obviously a lot of content coming in December, just for the simple fact that it's the end of the year. We have end of year content, but normally my end of year content starts towards the very end of the year and goes into January and wraps up in January within the first week or so. And that's the same thing this year. We have content coming through January, but either way. Let's talk about December TBR, right? So the first one we're obviously going to talk about is Bloodless Ties. Bloodless Ties is the third book in the Marionette trilogy, or Marionette series. I'm super duper excited to get to this one, to read it, to be able to enjoy it. I love the Marionette series. I have so many videos talking about them, and I hope you'll see a video very soon talking about this in full depth, spoilery detail. So that's very, very exciting. Then we also have Carrie Soto is Back, which technically I'm only shouting out here because the video is coming out this month. It actually probably is coming out very soon to you, or it's gonna be within the next week or so. I did a Taylor Jenkins read video, very fun, very exciting. I did end up reading Carrie Soto, but it's on this list, so I'm just gonna give it a shout out here. I'm very excited for you guys to know my thoughts and opinion. Then we also have Book Lovers, which I guess I'll throw up on the screen because I don't really directly have the book. It's sitting over there. And Book Lovers, I think I chose for my last book of the year. I did a similar vlog in the beginning of the year where I read a first book. I don't think every year I'm going to be picking the same author to read the first and final book from. What is that called? Beach Read was so good. It was so powerful of a read for me that I was like, we have to end with Emily Henry. So I chose Book Lovers for my ending of Emily Henry. I've mentioned this in the past with a different video. So we do have Book Lovers, and that's definitely going to be here. We have my unread books TBR video, which I'm going to link for you guys. I think that's the closest and easiest way for you guys to be able to fully get acquainted with those books. Andrew Smith, we have an older book on my TBR and things. It's like a collection of 6 different books. It'll be in a TBR video very soon to you. We also have Hell Followed With Us, which is on that video. It'll pop up in my wrap up of my most anticipated end of the year novels, and so that's definitely one of them. Okay, we also have a few reads for myself. One of these will not be in a video because I decided to cancel that video, but everything else should be in a video, which is good. So we have The Rolling Volume 2, Rolling Volume 1, I messed up my writing there, which is a reread vlog, but also talking about my goals for writing in the coming up year or so. So there's going to be a whole video dedicated to that towards the end of the month, and I'm going to be reading The Rolling, which is a story that I wrote from September to June. We're ready to jump back into that world and things for writing purposes. Now I'm also reading my little sister's fantasy novel, hopefully to get that one completed and stuff in December as well, to get to her for Christmas or some soon point after Christmas. I'm not really sure. It all just depends on logistics and stuff. So we have the big one is a part of the whole reason why this video exists, and I'm going to explain what it is, the point of it, and that type of thing, because I just think it's very necessary. I have a few other books I plan on reading this month as well that are random, but those are the core ones. Those are the ones you'll definitely be able to see on the channel and a point near you. I have a few other fun stuff popping up that are not, I guess, listed here, but so then we have my big thing, my whole reason why this exists. I'm reading Throwing Glass. I'm in the middle of Queen of Shadows, but that I started back in April, which you guys know, you guys have been following some wrap-ups and stuff, and I had this plan to do the Throwing Glass read along for a long time now, where I was originally gonna post it all in one single video. I have too much footage for that, humanly possible. That video is 6 hours long. No one wants that. I don't want it. You don't want it. I was like, I'll break it up into 2 separate videos, 4 books here, 4 books here. I don't want that either. We don't want that. So instead, we're going to do a video a day for 7 days on these days where I'm posting Throwing Glass videos. They're all reviews of the books, obviously, and so let's go through them. Hopefully this is not super confusing to explain. This is the Assassin's Way, which goes up on that Sunday, and the Assassin's Way is very interesting because it's the only one that's not a vlog style video. This one is just a sit-down review style video, which I do talk about in the intro of that series. Then we have Throwing Glass, which will go up on that Monday. Throwing Glass does start our early vlog style videos. If you've ever seen any of those, you know I'm really in-depth in my details, and that does not change. That does not change at all. One would hope, but it does not. Crowd Midnight will go up on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, bringing us to the middle of the week, we have Air of Fire. On Thursday, we'll have Queen of Shadows. On Friday, I don't have the books on me, we have Tower of Dawn and Empire of Storms. I'm reading them in tandem, as that is how I was specifically recommended to me, so that's how we'll be reading them together. And then on ending the week on Saturday, we'll have Kingdom of Ash, which is the final book in the Throne of Glass series. In case you don't case the other ones. This is my first time ever reading this series. Like I said, I did start it back in like March or so. It was like a span in the wind type of thing. I read the first 3 books in like 2 days, and then life happened is essentially the answer here. I'm very excited to jump back into them and start reading them again and film those videos for you and get them up for you. And yeah, that basically takes us to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoy this very short, I'm sure, but also like very hopefully informative. What does this month look like for me, but also like December TBR-ish type of video. Alright, I'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye!